Hello, ladies and gentlemen, ghouls and deathclaws, and whoever is watching. This is a special series because the upcoming Fallout 4 is gonna be here in like 1.5 months from now, maybe. Whatever! When it's even gonna come out. So, let's make a Brotherhood of Steel Power Armor. This is my old one, and I'm going to build a completely new one and show you how to do in a series of episodes. But first, Fallout is very dear to me. I bought this back in 1998 when it was completely new, and it learned me to understand English, which is a very, very good thing to know in this world. However, let's get started. So, what you going to need is some different foams from camping mattresses, some workout foam stuffy, some more of that, and even more of that. And don't throw away this because we are gonna use them later. And PVC pipes in different sizes, some hoses, soda stream bottle, a CD bulk, different lids from different food and soda bottles, and a door handle thingy, paper and different tapes, and zip ties and hot glue and other stuff. Well, you know the drill. So, to begin with actually making the chest piece, which is making pattern for it, you can print it out on the internet and so on, but it's darn easy to make like this big armors, because you basically take paper and you put it like this, and you do like that, and feel it fine, and also that you, if you want it to go over your shoulder, you just draw something like that, and then cut, fold it in the middle, like that, to make it easier to cut it to for symmetry. And then you may not need the person to do it on your back. And also you can take a half and just fold it over your shoulder, and so it will be like that. And this I've done this several years ago, so it still works. You can do it once and use it for completely everything. You see, I might want to cut out a little bit here, or see how it will fit. But what we're gonna do, we're gonna extend this part and this part, so we have something to fold over to put the armor together with, so we can get in and out of it. So it's gonna look like something like this. And now we're going to make it on the structural part of the whole thing. So we are now beginning this to cut it pattern out, and also extending the parts on the side here. So we will have something to fit the Velcro in, which I forgot to mention in the description what you will do. So you see, you're gonna fit it around your body like that, and if it is like bigger and being like more slacky on some place, it won't really do anything because it's gonna be covered up in a big block later. But also you have to do some personal adjustments to your body when you do this, because, well, not everybody looks the same in this world. However, so now we're gonna take the same amount of Velcro, but I'm going to fit them inside like that, so you can have some little, like if you have thicker clothes under, you can actually have some. So you see, there we go, it's sitting quite nicely on me, as you see. And so now we're going to make the block box that is on the like chest part. I think that's like part of the power plant that will powering this thing, but anyway. So I'm just gonna make a template. It's like 10 centimeters times 30. I think like something, and this edges there are like I think they are 5 centimeters or something in an angle into that. So I'm just going to cut that out, because if you make a template first you can see. And also we're going to fit these things on first here, which will be the attachments points for the shoulder armor parts. And it's just a ice cream box plastic I have there. The reason why I have 3 different foams is because the foam is under there is made for, like, you know, it's more, you know, durable. It's a foam that you use for camping mattresses and also for molding concrete, and it's going to be a zip tie holding that up, and also on the back side. And I'm standing on it because it's a bit flexible. We're going to draw the other lines on it to use them on the upper side and underneath it. So now it's going to cut in like a V, so they will be folded in the right angle, and it's easiest to like freehand this and see to the right angle you want it to be in. You can draw like a little guideline like that, and it's very important that you have a very sharp knife here. So, and also we're gonna make some little adjustments there so they can fold in together on itself in an angle. So take a little bit and just try, because if you take too much it will look messed up. I'm also just gonna glue them together like that, and you see, there we go, and just glue it on to the other foam there. You will not have any like stress on this, so it just be enough to glue it on. And now we're gonna do the shoulder piece, which is a bit complicated, but if you just see what I'm doing there, it's just you try to fit it on as you should, and now you draw some very much like guidelines for where it should be, and then you have to do something. I actually did it a little bit too big, so I will cut it down later, which you will see. And you see, there we go there, and now we go, it's gonna cut it, and you see it's like that, and it's too big in the end, and I'm just gonna cut it out on the foam. This is the flat foam for like yoga mattresses, because it's a bit better quality. So here we have something that is supposed to be a lid to a spray can, and also a use bottle cap, which we will place inside to make these knobs that are kind of special that I have, and they're going to be placed there. So we're going to make a little hole for them. And then just push it down and twist it at the same time to like drill out the hole of it. And you're going to keep the inside, because that's going to be the rest of the part. And then we're going to draw some lines here from the inside to make it easier to have this, to fold this shape it has. So we're just going to cut an angle in there also, and this is in this type of foam, it's a very tricky, because it's I don't know, you need a very sharp knife or a very, very hot knife to do this, but it's on the back side, so if it doesn't look good, well, don't worry about it. And then it's a bunch of here we're gonna do the knob also, to just make a hole inside it, the same like I did, and then put the little juice bottle inside there, and then we are just gonna drill straight through it. I'm just going to put a bolt so that can be attached to it. And now we're going to make some triangles and put it so we can make the correct angle of it. And well, here's the thing: you can make like very nice things like that, but if you do mess up something on this costume, like, oh no, that was strange, so make it so it looks like a battle damaged, like intentionally do scratches. And now there might corrections here. You see, it was too big in them, and so I have to do some other lines. There's going to be cut, and there's the little support bar is gonna be sitting there. So you see, I'm just correcting my own mistakes there. I'm just gonna cut them. And now we're going to cut a new line to fold it. It's gonna continue the other line I have on the side there. So it's just gonna end up there, and this is gonna just fill it with hot glue like we did with the main piece over there. So you see, it's very, very difficult to cut. And now we're gonna glue it and hold it, and also gluing the in front here. So now we have that very nice little edge there. And now we're gonna take the lighter to just seal up the edges. This will make everything look very good. And now you see, putting glue in there, and it's gonna see you have a little bit of space to it, so it will be easier to put on. And there you see, that's how easy it is to just make that, and then you temple that and do it like 4 times like that. 2 of them will be a little bit longer. And now we have this extra thing here. You don't need to put this inside there, but I chose to do it for some reason. And I'm gonna put it with a heat gun so it will seal up all the cells. And now we're gonna take this soda bottle to make the back tanks. You can take 2 soda bottles and do that, but it will still look good. You will use less soda bottles because, you know, I use them because they have an expiring date on them, because the plastic will be worn out for the pressure. And now we're just gonna attach the shoulder pieces so we can see how much we have to work with on the back. And I'm just gonna take a little bolt and put them on like that, and then repeat it to the both of them, and see how good this looks. So you see there, if you take 2 of these, you have to make some other things to make them be there, because now it's just gonna strap them on, and it's gonna have some duct tape here also, because the foam in itself might not be strong enough to hold it. I have taped the back side also, but it doesn't show very well. I'm just gonna make some little holes, and then put some big zip ties through it. And also this might gonna be some inaccuracies for how the costume actually looks. I might look at this and realize that I missed that detail. If I do, there will be I will take that up in the part when I'm going to do the arms and the legs and so. But here we have the screws. This is from a kitchen drawer, and they actually have some detail on the on top of it. Gonna put them together with some zip ties, but we will do that later after we have painting the rest of this. Yes. So here's the valve on the back, which is the CD bulk, which is very very well shaped for this, except for that I didn't find any parts at home that I couldn't make the the rounded edge grippy thingy. But if you take some foam isolation, I'm sure it will work something out. And this is for the attachment part of it, because if you're ever gonna travel with this costume, it will be you can actually disassemble it to actually make it fit in a bag, kind of. It's just will take up the whole bag, but still. You see, like that, and you attach it on the backside. Oh, sorry about that. And here, now, I'll just seal up some places I missed there. I was just taking a template and now this is the underneath power cells thingy, or I don't really know what they are, but let's say they are spare power cells. And also drilling with the big So this will now end it for this first part when we have made the chest piece here. It's not completely accurate, but it will be good anyways. This will be put on later, so I'm going to remove it when it's going to be painted. So stay tuned for next episode when we're gonna make the helmet.